Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of the Relationship Method Podcast. I'm Chris. Today I got a special guest with me. It's my own family member, my cousin. He's a porn star. He's a computer intelligence person. He's a b-boy. He's a graffiti artist. He's all the hip hop elements. He don't MC though.
No.
But man, bro, I got my cousin Christian on the motherfucking podcast.
What up?
Yay!
Yeah.
What's up, dog?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. It's been a while, bro. Like, it really has. Like,
I know it's been.
Yeah. So, I'm Christian
Yeah.
Sanchez. I am. I work for a financial institution in cybersecurity. I actually got into cybersecurity in 2015, and I am actually going through the process of actually dealing with essentially being married for 13 years, together with 16 years, and my wife passed away. So yeah, I'm here to kind of support my cousin and talk about what my experiences are. Don't look
Wow,
at me.
that sounded like a hot damn
An intro?
a dating infomercial.
Like a profile, huh?
That's a great introduction, man.
I actually don't even mention the situation, so.
Yeah, don't. Or maybe you can.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out through this podcast.
Depending, yeah, I know. You'll definitely ask those questions, I'm pretty sure. So.
Man, dog, let everyone know where you are at right now on this earth.
On this earth, I am actually in Minnesota, right? Like it's 12 degrees, and what's it like in Hawaii right now?
You're looking at like low 70s, mid 70s right now.
I hate you. Yeah, I had to shovel snow this morning. Like, yeah, I mean, that's, it's totally different from California, where we grew up, right? Like Seaside, where it was like 60, 70, right? So I'm in Minnesota right now. I moved back from California. I lived in California for about a year before I moved back here in 2021. And I'm just kind of like trying to get the support group and just trying to like make new friends and just kind of move forward after losing my wife. So, yeah.
I understand that's like it's still like a sensitive subject for you, yeah?
I don't think it'll ever not be, right? Like, I just like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you remember Rachel. She was an amazing person. It's just, she had a huge impact in my life, and I don't think it'll ever be not sensitive, right? Like, it's always gonna hurt. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, you were out there. I don't want to put your business out, but you was a wild child, and then you met Rach, and then you simmered down.
Yeah.
I don't want to say lightweight, but you simmered down a lot.
Well,
big weight.
yeah. I mean, it's
High key, low key.
Yes. No. Yes, I was definitely a person who just lived a little bit more freely, right? Like, just but it was definitely Rachel definitely kind of showed me what it was to really care for somebody and just like, experience life in a different way. She definitely grew up in a different background. She was a lot more sheltered Christian, right? Like, Christian background, really kind of like, I wouldn't say isolated, but like she grew up in a more stricter environment where her parents actually really wanted her to succeed and be a good person in this world, right? Like, so there was definitely less exposure to our background, right? Like, or a little bit more
Ghetto.
Huh?
Ghetto.
I mean, I would say
We grew up ghetto.
Yeah, I definitely like. I think it would be we kind of like relied on our friends and the people we grew up with to pull us through because our parents were working, right? Like 2 to 3 jobs, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, did that answer your question? My bad.
Man, it does, and you have permission to like cuss, speak freely, talk shit. All right. You sound super you sound super proper, and I do thank you for that.
I'm in Minnesota, like.
Yeah, yeah,
No, it's you're asking, and I gotta really try to like make it clear so I don't say stupid stuff, at the same time.
it's okay. This is a platform for it, man. I say
Yeah,
stupid shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Moist,
yeah.
vagina. Who cares?
That's really proper.
I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to my boy right now. Hey man, so how long you been living in Minnesota for? And dog, when are you like heading out to like say Cali or
Actually,
Hawaii
okay,
or
so I
Vegas?
lived in Minnesota. 2015, I got a career actually working for a large corporation out here in my first role in cybersecurity. And I had to kind of like learn everything here by myself because Rachel was actually still going to school at UC Santa Cruz. And like, yeah, I never dealt with snow. Obviously, like growing up in Seaside and Monterey, like you would have to drive out to like Reno maybe.
Yeah.
He's throwing up
Or
the S
LA.
right there. Seaside, right?
Lake
Like,
Tahoe.
it's yeah. So moving here, like I had to learn how to like drive in the snow, and I moved here in 2015. Had to go back because Rachel got really sick from her cancer, and then tried to live back home for a year. But it was, I mean, most of the people that we grew up with were gone, right? Like I think
Yeah.
Mo was still around. July, my cousin, our cousin Lee. And just a couple of people, but most of them have moved out of like home, right? Like,
Facts. Yeah.
yeah. So it was definitely different. I thought I would go back and actually like, hang out with old friends and whatnot, but it wasn't the case, right? Like we're adults now, like things were different. Like,
Yeah.
I in the career and everything. It was you weren't there anymore. I mean, Genevieve was probably still there and Lee and all them, but
Mm.
I mean, everybody's working, so it's like you're busy. So it didn't work out. I ended up moving back to Minnesota to get a support group. So it's essentially like start to like work on healing, doing the therapy thing, right? Like talk about all the feels, right? Like and then, but it didn't turn out that way. Like a lot of my friends, um, they have their own families, their own lives, and stuff like that. So the support group that I thought I was going to get out here didn't actually end up that way. So now I'm thinking back. Now I'm thinking of actually moving closer to our other cousin, who's also, who lives in Vegas. So I'm planning on saving up and actually moving towards Vegas. So
Attaboy. That's what's
yeah,
up. That's
closer to
that's good. That's good
family,
for your
like
mental.
being
That's good for
able
your
to
mental.
like I mean, you've been a great like support person for me. Like you've hit me up randomly, and I appreciate that. You don't
Oh,
understand how much that
oh.
means for a person who lost somebody
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say, hey, dude, I got to check in on you. How are you doing? Like that's on a different level. That means for a person who's like now lonely and like had somebody, and then for somebody to like really just think about another person like that, that means a lot to them, right? So yeah, so now it just kind of made me realize like I need my family, not my
Mhm.
chosen family, right? So
Yeah, yeah. Uh, hey, dog. I feel you, and I do.
that was a little
Dude, don't
shameless
need, don't
plug right there,
even,
bro.
don't even mention like not calling, cause I do be like randomly calling, motherfuckers to see how they doing. I guess it's
Yeah,
just,
it's just weird, like I
it's
mean.
yeah. Nah, it ain't. Nah, yeah, it could be weird.
Whatever, bro. Just waiting off.
Yeah, it could. I could see it as weird, but I mean, shit, that
No,
random
it's actually
call.
very, very like it shows that. I mean, who doesn't want to be fucking thought of like during the day, right? Like especially like
Yeah.
your family member. It's just like, hey, dude, I'm thinking about you. Like it's like, dude, thanks, man. I was thinking about you now. You know what I'm saying? Like all the shit that we used to go through. You're right. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
means a lot, right? You mean
definitely.
something. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, definitely, man. I agree. Like, I guess when you're young and when you do stuff like that, it comes off as lightweight, homo-ish. But now, like, once you get older and we're all like separated on different parts of the globe, like
Yeah.
that simple call or that simple text, it does mean a lot to like certain people.
Well,
Like I,
I think it's just the idea. I think it's the thought process of a lot of people. I don't think it's older. I think it's just our generation now are really opening up and being not a person like our parents where they like, no, you suck it in and you be a man about it, right? Like you don't talk
That's true.
about
That's facts. Yeah.
like, right? Like that was like the boomer end of it. Like sorry if it's a derogatory term, but it's that idea has kind of gone out. Like no, you have to talk about it. Either that, or you'll flip out, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah, because back when we were growing up, the whole mental health issue thing,
it wasn't
you know,
even a
getting
thing. Yeah.
it wasn't even a thing now. And I think, man, I think our generation is shit because we handled shit without being little pansies. You know, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
no,
I'm not saying this
took it.
generation. Yeah, I'm not saying this generation is like full of pansies now, but they're majority of them are like are soft as hell, and
Yeah.
I'm still trying to instill, you know, that old type of what is it disciplinary actions with my seeds. So yeah, it's totally different from how it was back
Yeah,
in the day.
I think it's the idea like our generation was willing to kind of like try out new stuff, right? Like
Yeah,
and yeah, willing to go out to like an adventure, right? I think our generation was definitely a little bit more open to like going out and trying
yeah,
stuff. Like you
yeah,
even at what? Well, how old were you when you joined the army? Like
yeah. I was 30, bro.
that takes some cojones, bro. Like it's just like you go out there and just like fuck it. I want to do better for myself and then go like dude, like you did it, right? Like
Why not?
hats off to you, right? I think that's the idea now where people are just like, no, I'm gonna talk about my feelings and like being a little bit more empathetic, trying to listen to somebody trying to like put myself in that other person's like point of view, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I feel you.
Put it in
I
an
smell what you're
FPS,
cooking.
right? Like
I feel you, man. And earlier you were talking about going to therapy, right? I
yeah,
thought, you know, therapy was
you were
eh,
crazy, right?
it was, yeah, it wasn't for me. But man, to be honest, man, I got my first therapy session like I guess in a week or so.
Yep.
So
In
man,
house, man.
I'm pretty messed up in the head as well. And you
Yeah,
know how like
I knew that when you
we
were
just
younger,
take
bro.
it.
Like,
Yeah, we just take it in.
and
But now it's like, man, I really need to talk about it. I really don't want to, but
yeah.
I mean, I guess the person that I saw, because you know, in the military, once a year we get to see someone, and
Mhm.
this person was telling me, hey, you really need to get checked out, and I'm like, man, hell no, I'm in denial.
I'm not
But
crazy. What are you talking
I
about,
ain't
bro?
crazy. I ain't crazy, Woody. You better trail the fuck back. No, but
No.
no, but yeah, I'm gonna check. I want to peep this out. If this person, if I'm not feeling this person, man, I'm chucking the deuces. But I mean, therapy sessions. I think people should do it if there is some type of wrong with them. But I mean, it's a pretty penny. You feel me? It's not as cheap as it
Well, I
is.
mean, it's getting better,
But
right? Like you had definitely have like other ways to like I think was it called BetterHelp or something like that, or like like I think there's just lots of ways for you to get like cheap therapy based off of. I mean,
yeah,
obviously if you have insurance and like it won't cost you an arm and a leg. It can, right? But
yeah, yeah.
I mean, my last therapy bill wasn't, I think it was like $40, right? Like, so it wasn't,
That's
you know.
gas. I'm sorry.
You know how many half scoops of ice cream I could get?
God damn, dog. That's like 80 tacos from Jack in the Box, kid.
No, that's a lot of money.
Dog, man, tell people like how we grew up back in the side.
How we grew up? I mean, we were wild, bro. Like, I mean,
Like
yeah,
you and our cousin, our other cousin Mike. Shout out to Mike.
wow. I mean, I just
We all lived like close together. Like we lived like right across the motherfucking street. You know?
yeah. I mean, thank you to Grandpa. Like, hats off to you. How you got two houses on the same block? Like, who does that? And
Who does
especially
that, right?
yeah, what a boss to be able to do that, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
but what was it like living on D Block in Seaside? It was it was rough, man. I mean, we were like 5 minutes away from the projects, right? Like at the
Yeah.
time, the projects, right? Like we were growing up during the '90s, right? Like we
So
had
so Crips and Bloods was popping.
yeah, and we had Side showing like right there on Broadway or Obama Way, right? Like it was different, like it was.
Yeah.
You kind of relied on people you trust, and you hope that they have your back, and it was, and for us it was us. Luckily we were cousins, so we knew exactly, like, we could trust this dude, like he's family, like
Yeah.
whoever he's kicking it with, it's cool, right? Regardless of the color at the time, right? Like regardless of who, I mean, what they were into. I mean, but we survived, right?
Yeah. We got out of that hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was the name of
Yeah.
that ludicrous song? It was like it was Trying Times. I think it was Struggling Times. I don't know. Is it like that? Reminds me of like what it was like. Like
Oh yeah.
we still had a lot of fun. We would walk at like 8 o'clock and then like walk back at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and we were what? How old? Middle school, right?
Middle school. Yeah.
To like the skating arena. Like,
Walking from Monterey to Seaside.
Yeah, we would walk. We would
We
walk.
would walk,
We would do it
dude.
at night, right? Like
Yeah.
wearing some baggy ass clothes. Like I'm sure for I mean, for kids to be running around like that at that time, like it probably seemed sus as fuck, right? Like who are these kids? Like, oh, they're definitely like into some shit. No, we were just trying to like live life and try to occupy ourselves because our parents were working,
Yeah.
until 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, right? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't our fault. Like it was just they had to make a living to support for us, right? So I get it, but I had a lot of fun,
Yeah.
I got
When parents
Yeah.
have that double job, when our
Yeah.
parents had that double job, we were wilding out back on the block.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was fun, but looking at it from a person who had like Rachel, right? Like she grew up on 2 streets down from us, but she had a different lifestyle, right?
Yeah,
Like
she wasn't
had
doing what we were doing.
her family at home. Her mom was always at home, being able to feed them, take care of them, help them study, help them learn. That like it was a totally different. Even though she would say a bunch of times like she would just wanted to experience my life, I said like I wish that I had somebody to like be at home and take care of me or like make sure that I was doing okay and I was progressing in life. Nah,
That's
so it was
facts,
totally different. I get it,
Yeah. Oh,
but
definitely. Yeah.
do I regret it? No, not at all. Hands
Fuck
down.
no, I don't regret. Because the thing is, the big difference from us and then now is that everything could be recorded. I do miss
Oh, yeah.
like the hijinks that we got into. I wish I like I had some type of camera. The cameras back in the day, it was them big old luggy things where we had to
Yeah.
carry it like this, or like the little small ones.
Yeah, to work out and shit. Yeah, to
Yeah,
work out before you actually lifted it.
Yeah. I mean, we were never rich to have that shit, but I mean, I do
Yeah.
wish we did film some of our stuff. But like all the dumb things that we did, I'm glad we didn't have like social media as popping as it was back then.
Oh no, yeah, we'd be canceled real quick.
Oh
Like-
yeah, definitely, yeah. All we had was AIM, so
Yeah.
our way of
Yeah,
talking
you would
to
have
other
go
people.
home to actually message somebody, right? Like
Yeah, that's our like our
at
way of
that time,
communicating.
we had payphones, bro. Like we had to like hit up G line to like
Yeah, we had to remember like certain numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, now I don't think a lot of kids now like they take the bus like how we used to take the bus.
Oh yeah.
Like jumping
We
from
would
city
get
to city.
paid, dude, to go wherever we want, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
yeah,
And I don't know how.
we would do a job. I think that's the difference though. Like we weren't afraid to just go, right? Like we were
Yeah,
and I get it. Like, there's some shitty people in the world. Like today, like you have to go in there. Like, oh, I wonder if this person. Just like, dude, like we didn't care. Like we just did it, right? We went out and fucking explored at a young age, right?
yeah.
Even
Hey,
you
dude,
could,
we did.
like jump out of your house in like a 2-story house just to fucking right? Like. Hey, Chris,
I did whatever I can to kick it, man. Jumping out of a 2-story house was one of them. I have no regrets. My ass hurt, but I mean, I don't give a fuck, man.
We would have to sneak, yo. It would be me and Mike coming up to your house and be like, "Hey, Chris, we're outside right now.
I'm like,
Hurry up!
all
We
right,
got 30 minutes before the number 9 gets back to my."
Hey, that's some good. Hey, that's good ass times. That's some good ass times, man.
Hurry up, dude! The girls about to meet up.
Right, dog. The most fun times I had was when we were all chilling at Mike's house. Mike's pad was the party pad because
High school,
yeah. Shout out to our uncle Honorio, man. Always
who was
going
ripping it up in Philippines,
always going
right?
to the PI, man.
Ripping it up, like
getting these legal aged females. You know what I'm saying? He was just doing his thing, partying it up because Uncle was he was single at the time, so he was doing his thing.
Yeah, I mean,
he left us kids alone. Those parties were wild, and I'm
dude, we had people
glad
working
those
up
parties.
literally on his yard, waking up, and I'm like, dude, you good or what? And he's just like, what? Like waking up on the fucking front yard in front of Michael's house, like drunk, like he was faded, right? And we were young, right? We were high school, I think.
Yeah, high school, yeah. All throughout high school, it was that, and like a little bit. Yeah, a little bit after high school, it was still popping off like that.
Oh yeah, Mike had the parties, bro. He had
DJs, yeah, man.
The whole crew was DJs, right? So like they had music, they had alcohol, they had whatever was over there, right? Like, I mean, it was a place to be. Mike had the spot. Like it was.
He
it
did.
Was
no, he really did.
Dope. It was dope.
Like he had people coming from Dago, from Sac, from the Bay. Yeah, San Ho. Man, he had people coming from all over.
I don't even know, like now you could actually just post that on Facebook and it'll reach out as far. Like I don't even know how that happened, but because I mean during that time we still had cell phones, but it was like, it was the end of like the pager. Like I don't even know how people from San Jose would get it, right? Like I don't even know how I got all the way to LA one time for like a party in LA. Like I'm just like, how the hell did we figure this out? Like we just knew, right? It was just like word of mouth back in the day, right? Like
yeah. Good old times, man. Good old times. Hey, so you say you work cybersecurity.
Mhm.
How long did it take? How long did it take you to get where you're at? Like dumb it down. Like compress that whole experience from, hey man, I feel like I could do this shit, to
honestly,
man, I got this gig.
It became me and Rachel just got married. We were living in an apartment, and I lost my job at the art gallery at that time.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that.
I was working, and this was during the time that the recession was happening, and 2009, 2010, and no one was buying obviously artwork at the time. So I decided, I said, okay, dude, I need another career that I could actually provide for my wife, right? Like I'm now married, we lost our apartment, now we're living with our parents' house. I need to make this time valuable so that I could show this person that I dedicated my life to that I could provide for them, right? Like I need to straighten, when you had Mila, there was I'm pretty sure a switch where you're just like, I have to be responsible, I have to do this, I have to make sure that I could feed my kid, right? Like same thing with Rachel, right? I needed to make sure that we needed to get out of my wife's parents' house. Not like we didn't appreciate or love it. Like I learned a lot from her parents, but I decided to go to school, and it started off with PC repair, right? Like I just wanted to work on computers because I didn't realize I was actually really into tech. I mean, any new technology I was always into. Obviously, my parents didn't really have a lot of money, so I couldn't really get into buying a computer and whatnot. I think you were the one that actually had a computer first. Your parents actually got you a computer earlier.
The old school Vaio or Vaio?
Yeah, exactly. Or I think you had a Sony too, didn't you?
Yeah,
I don't know, whatever. Yeah,
Sony
something
Vaio
like that.
Vaio.
Yeah, so I remember that, and then I got one like in high school. So like, yeah, I didn't realize like I was really into tech. So I started doing PC repair, and then it became, and it kind of spiraled from there. Like it became interesting because like I tried to go to college for a bunch of stuff. My dad wanted me to go in for like auto mechanics, right? But it would just didn't really interest me. But
Yeah.
computers was fascinating. Like I actually really liked it. Like it was really cool. And you know, and then I also, I mean, even in high school, I used to play like Magic the Gathering, and like, you know, I hung out with a bunch of nerds who used to play like Counter Strike and stuff like that, and it just kind of escalated from there. It became computer repair to like computer networking, understanding how the internet worked, and then from there, I met some dude in one of the networking classes. I think it was like the second class of like the networking course in MPC. And the guy was like making his computer do some weird like beeping noise, right? And then he would like pull out his USB, like he was way advanced, and it was like I was like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like it's like because I was sitting right in front of him. He's like, dude, I'm trying to get this to do whatever, like to execute certain commands or whatever to, and I was just like, are you hacking that thing? He's like, yeah, kind of. Like I was like, how, you know, and I just started getting curious, like, how are you doing that? Because I thought it was cool. This was before the Sony hack, right? Like, and all that, before companies were actually getting destroyed, or, you know, hackers were actually getting in. And I thought it was just cool. It reminded me a lot of like b-boying, like it was just like something that like not everybody could do, but like it's still amazing and cool, and it takes a lot of like time and effort to actually learn. So I just started asking questions, and then he kind of like led me to one of the teachers who was the Linux teacher at that time, at MPC, and I got to like join his class, and then he introduced me to him, and he became kind of like my mentor, and I ended up working under him for his own company. He had a company called Viking Works. And he just kind of taught me the ropes of like how to work on a computer network, right? Like we would go to a couple of the dentist or doctor's offices in the area, and just like work on the network, making sure everything like the printer worked, and like making sure that like they were able to get like their X-ray scans in. And,
Troubleshooting
like,
that.
problems. Yeah, so it was simple. But he was also a hacker from the 80s, so he would show me all of the cool stuff, little by little, right? And then, I mean, I still don't know a lot of the stuff today. Like, it's just such a broad subject nowadays. But yeah, I mean, it kind of led from there. Then I started taking certifications. Rachel took out a loan because she really saw that I had a lot of potential and wanted. So we took like a $5,000 loan to get one of the certs, and then like I studied. And at the time, MPC didn't even have a cybersecurity program. Now they do. And it's, yeah, now they do, because of, I think they saw the success of me and one other guy named Wes, who actually lives here now from Monterey. And he was getting jobs in, you know, so it kind of inspired one of the directors there to just kind of start up a cybersecurity program. And then like it just kind of hit off. Like Sony got hacked, and Target, in 2013, Black Friday, they got hit, and then they spent 2014 kind of like building their program to be like the world-class cybersecurity program, because they got, you know, it was all over the news. And then in 2015, I got lucky. I met some dude at one of the cybersecurity clubs that I was co-founder of at MPC, and he ended up going to Virginia working for a consulting company who's huge now in like the cybersecurity field. And he hit me up because he saw like my passion, and he was just like, "Hey, dude, like Target's got this new cybersecurity program because coming up. Like, are you interested? Like, I see that you're working on certs. I know you have this particular cert already." And then it started from there, right?
Hey,
like, so,
MPC should hook y'all up, give y'all some money.
It was a lot of like passion and thought. Like I said, I just thought it was cool, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't even, because at that time, like I said, it was before the Sony hack. It wasn't actually like a lucrative thing. I thought it was just like, holy shit, dude, just like Angelina Jolie and like her friends in Hackers, the movie, right? Like this is like really dope shit. So
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's what's up, man. Like you found your passion I don't want to say all late, but you found it along the way, right?
Yeah, I started my career at age 32, right? Like, so that's like a really weird time because the people around me are in the 20s, right? Like, just got out of college, and like some of these guys are borderline geniuses, man. Like one guy I had work with me, like got in trouble hacking stuff in the like on the internet and ended up working for a 3-letter agency, and he was like underage at the time, like 16, 17. And he ended up working for a 3-letter agency, picking up trash. I mean, they just needed him to like get off the computer. But I mean, I think it was like the DoD, maybe. I'm not sure, but
hey man, that's crazy.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, coming from our background where we didn't really, we just ran the streets. It's a lot of imposter syndrome. Definitely comes in like dude, how am I even in this field? Like these guys are way smarter than me. I beat myself up a lot, and that goes back to like having a partner, somebody that could actually no, you got here because of you, right? So
yeah. Dude, I feel like that sometimes. I still feel like that now on especially when like I work for the National Guard out here, and the position that I am, I'm like, dang, how did I? One, I mean, I know how I got the job, but two, how did like I became so efficient in this motherfucker so quickly, right? And then when it came to this whole podcasting thing, I didn't know I had that skill in me in like talking to people the way I talk to people and shit, having them opening up. So I didn't know that was like a thing that I had too.
Yeah, no, it's being able to be somebody's like I said earlier, their soundboarders, like their punching bag to just like, oh, this is what I've experienced. But people like to talk about their experiences in life, right? Like
who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Yeah, it's interesting too. Like, you were naturally wanting to be curious about other people's like lifestyle, the things that they do, especially around dating and whatnot, right? Like that's dope. I like, and you've obviously made an impact. You got. Yeah, shout out to whoever that Jenny. Like, yeah.
hey, you told me that. So, backstory: Jenny was a guest of mine from previous episodes, and my boy Christian had a liking in her. You shot your shot, and nothing.
She actually responded. I have to continue the conversation, right?
She responded.
She did.
Attaboy, see? All it is just you take your shot, man. Hey, what did she say? If you don't mind me asking, man, like, what was the response? Like, oh, how you doing?
Oh, she's just like, I am happy that you liked it. So now I have to kind of like, you have to open up with an open-ended question, right? Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, I have to do my cybersecurity thing and research a little bit.
Like, hey, baby, what's your favorite protein?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to. I also don't want to. See, here's the part, right? Like of dating now after being married, especially the time. Like.
Yeah, let them know. Yeah, let people know how it is now dating after marriage.
You become like Rachel was awesome. We communicated really well. We were able to like, hey, I feel like you're not doing this for me anymore. Can you make me feel better about that, right? Nowadays it's like you don't want to judge them based off of their past experiences or their trauma they've dealt with their life. Because I mean, we're older now, right? Like we're dating someone around our age or not a little bit younger, and they I mean, either they were into the career or they gotten like into like a really bad relationship and now they're divorced or whatever, and they have kids or whatever. So you can't really judge them for that. But one of the big things that I've noticed nowadays is there is people you could get canceled or blocked really quick. There's no more forgiveness you mess up once in the beginning of this part, it's done. Like you are canceled. Like literally. Like you say the wrong thing, you do the wrong thing, you something that they like, because everybody goes into dating with a specific, I guess, goal and expectation on a person they're looking for. And if they don't meet any part of that, you could be cut. And I think that's the difference in trying to find a relationship back then, where even though I said probably something stupid around Rachel, she still liked me, and then like still tried to cut like worked to get that better, or like to make it say, hey, like I'm still interested in you even though you said something stupid, right? Like that's no longer around, right? Like you can't improve or show you're improving, or I mean, I've gone on numerous dates now. It's been 4 years since Rachel passed away, or going on 4 years now. So I've dated significantly, and it's hard because, like I said, Rachel was awesome, and it's trying to find somebody that I don't want to compare. And my therapist said you don't want to compare or try to find the same thing, because that's probably never going to happen. But you have to kind of like understand, but not lower your expectations at the same time, if that makes sense, right? Like, everybody tells me you deserve somebody just like Rachel who cares for you like that, but trying to go out to the dating world where people at our age have gone through so much life experiences, what my therapist says, life experiences, like it's hard, right? Like, so I mean,
so in a nutshell, dating now is just not what you recommend people our age. To a certain extent.
I mean, let's agree. At our age, we're busy. We have jobs. We have rent. We have responsibilities, right?
Yeah, you got no time to spend or wait.
We met our partner when we were younger, right? Like we were able to go out. We were able to hang out with a bunch of friends. You had INR when you met Tiff, right? Like I was, going out and hanging out with like a bunch of church people at the time. And I can't do that now, right? Like, so people rely on apps, right? One of the things that I dislike about it is you're quickly judging somebody based off of a few words and a couple of pictures, right? And you're saying, I like this person or I don't like this person, right? And that goes to the idea of like quick to judge, right? But you're doing it. You're doing it swiping left or right. True. And that's what's hard, right? Like is and especially being Filipino in Minnesota, like I think everybody in the world think I'm Mexican. I don't know, with the last name Sanchez, I guess it makes sense, right? Like
you can thank Joe Coy for that one.
Yeah, and then the fact is like I'm gonna be real here. It's they're not used to seeing like probably a Californian or somebody that's like who had a different background from what we did, because these guys, I mean, the kids here have amazing schools. Like they get taught, they're very smart. They're really what's called that old like 50s thing where like the kids would be riding the bikes down the street and stuff. Like I still see that today. Like it's crazy. The Midwestern lifestyle is totally different. I want that, right? Like I want I mean, I want to be able to like raise a kid or have a house, have a stable, what's it called? But it's a little bit difficult now because of my background. So I don't, so you kind of have to find somebody that kind of understands, right?
Yeah, shit nowadays, the environment that the kids are in now, totally different from how we grew up. So that's a gimme, man.
Oh, it's ADHD totally on a different level, bro. Like,
yeah, totally a gimme. So
they have phones. What age was Mila when she first got her cell phone?
She got her cell phone. I'm gonna say that like 7th or 8th grade, but then she wasn't Dude, I got lucky. She's not on it as much. You feel me?
Yeah. What about Tiff's first? Oh, I forgot his name. I can't think of it right
Oh,
now.
Aiden.
Aiden. Yeah.
Man,
How old was he when he got his first phone?
man, that nigga got his cell phone, man, like early. I want to say like
Middle school.
fresh
Middle school. I want to say probably
middle
around
school.
middle
Yeah,
school.
yeah, around
Yeah,
that
about
time.
middle school. Okay,
Same
so
time
like
as
right off the
Angela.
gate, think about how much information they're taking in
Yeah,
because they have it right in their hand. They have a computer in their fucking pocket versus the time that we had it in middle school. What do we have in middle school? We had a pager.
yeah.
So they're taking so much information, like it's got to be crazy. Like,
Dog, that's
I mean, they
insane.
have access to OnlyFans right off the gate, right? Like,
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. They got porn.
yeah, easily.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's just bamboozling, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
Are you still b-boying?
I am actually for more health reasons, right? Now, back then, I was definitely more competitive.
Yeah.
But I was really hungry for it because Monterey, we had high intensity. They passed it on to us, which is like me, Ricky, and all those guys in that, aerial assault and that crew. I kept on going for it, but Monterey didn't have the ability for me to expand, so I would have to drive out all the way to Santa Cruz or San Jose.
Yeah.
And that was difficult when you didn't have a car or gas money or,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
or like didn't have enough room in your car, so you had to put them in the trunk. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask you this: being a b-boy for this long, and you've been b-boying since like we were in middle school, can you feel that stuff in your body now?
I do. So like one of the things I do. I mean, I'm not to the point that like your injuries definitely last a lot longer. But if you work towards it, like when I would move back to Monterey, one of the first things I started doing when Rachel passed away was running. One of my goals was to first lose weight to the point that I was like in high school or something, which I did, and then start breakdancing again. But my muscle memory immediately came back, and I felt like light, like insanely light. So like you can definitely condition your body to be how it was when it was younger.
Yeah.
But the moment you get injured, the injuries definitely take a lot longer to heal, right?
Oh,
So
facts.
yeah. So would I be able to compete right now? Yeah, I mean, I could probably do it, but I'm just gonna be a little bit more careful, right? Like I'm not gonna sit there and try to learn a new move, right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, the kids these days, like it's funny because I got to meet some of the OG like b-boys going through around the scenes in San Jose and like LA and all that. Like they would say, man, the kids got rockets up their ass, and that's when we were growing up and doing breakdancing. And then now I'm saying that to these kids because I mean, you see, the Olympics nowadays, like they're the way that they play on the beat and like dance to the music along mixing with their power and their style, and each individual b-boy now has their own characteristics. It's insane, right? Like it's straight raw b-boying. Like it's everything that when I was a powerhead thought of.
I mean, that's what it was. That's what it was back in the day. It was just all power.
It was all power, right? It was
Yeah.
cool. It was hot, right? Like it was just like, oh, I could. Brian Lopez could do headspin for days, dude. I want to be able to do that, right? Like, it was cool looking, right? But now it's just different level, bro. So
Yeah. No. Understand.
What don't act like you didn't use the fucking windmill and flare.
Windmill flare, halo, head spin, icy ice, flare, halo, spin, back spin, pose.
Yeah.
Cricket, flare, master, crab, cricket, pose, knee spin. No,
I got definitely went from there. I learned like one or two air flares. I learned air chair. I learned a lot of freezes and like and then I even got to the stage where like it was like learning the old school style of breakdancing, and it was like understanding the rawness of like, oh, it's still a dance, and like that opened it up for a different thing. So yeah, I mean, One Piece crew, shots out to them. Dope. My boy Rocco, OG in San Jose, California. It's fire, still killing it. Yeah, so I still b-boy. I actually got invited to do a wedding, and they wanted us to do a show there. So I hit up with some of my old crew members, and we're gonna fly out here again.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, let me ask you this. You and I
Sure.
were talking. I don't know if this is if I could bring this up,
Yeah.
but you had, and you were talking to me and Mike. You know where I'm going with it?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All right. So, why did this old Beezy break up with you on
Oh,
that
Beezy, she was jealous of me, bro.
on that specific day?
On New Year's Day. Okay, so like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Why? Like, what was the reason of it? Because it seemed like you guys were cool when
oh no,
when you were talking to us. Yeah.
I really like her. Kristen was awesome. She was so she. I don't want to put her business out there. She's definitely dealing with her own thing, and she was in a relationship for a very long time. And she met me at a neighbor's actual mystery party. It was like a party where you like have to find out who the killer is, and you play role. It was pretty fun, right? Like,
yeah.
And I met her there, and she told me like the first thing that she mentioned was her situation and what she's dealing with, and it automatically made me remind her situation of myself, where I couldn't stop talking about it because that's all that was in my mind at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And we just kind of clicked, and we started talking, and then like there was a lot of characteristics about her. Like, she loved to read. She was really into horror that I really liked. She liked to sit at home and just kind of watch movies.
Yeah.
She was like, on paper she has a house. Like she's
she said on paper.
Yeah. On paper she's right. Like,
checklist up in this hoe.
We knew going into it that we're still dealing with our past trauma, past that. Could I see myself, like, she was like, I am still putting my foot in the water and just starting to date or try out and like trust men, right, in general. And to me, it's been 4 years. I need to start moving towards a real relationship. And she kind of knew that, right? Like, we knew our expectations, and it just didn't mesh well. But the fact that she dumped me on New Year's Eve was kind of harsh, right? Like, and it was kind of sucky because, like, I thought she mentioned like a week before that I was going to meet some of her friends, which was kind of cool because, like, I haven't met any of her close friends, and like that would kind of show me that I would be, getting more ingrained into her life, right?
Yeah.
She decided to like really just cut it off because I don't know. Maybe she was afraid that she was gaining more feelings from me than she should have, or I don't know. I really don't know. But that's just the story of dating nowadays, right? Like, and then she was smart. She like she didn't block me. Like, it just, she put me on kind of like her read notification. She turned it off, so like I wouldn't know if she read it or not. So like she's just ignoring it, right? And even though like I said some stupid shit, she, I apologize, and like she hasn't responded. So like but I hope. And I wish for her the best, and I hope her goals are met. And it's, I really enjoyed hanging out with her, and I wish that I could continue to, like, a year from now, have her hit me up and be like, hey, I'm in town, I'm in Las Vegas if I'm going to be there, and say, hey, let's hang out. It's like, dope, yeah, let's do that. Because she was an amazing. Like, I would be able to talk to her, and it felt really comfortable. It felt like, I was crashing at her house. Like, I think at one time I was like a week straight, right? Like, she wanted to hang out with me, and it made me feel good, right? Like, I haven't felt that in a while.
Yeah. So y'all broke it off.
She broke it.
She broke it off. It was on good terms then.
No, it wasn't on good terms.
All right, see, I was gonna say some like sidewall some shit, but
I said some stuff that kind of brought up her past trauma.
Cool, fuck that bitch.
Because it was a similar situation, and I just kind of didn't like it, right?
Okay,
like, you know,
yeah, I hear you.
why are you bring me along and say now, but at the same time say that you still want to hang around, or just like, you know, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like our feelings are beyond whatever you expected this to be. I mean, you know. So yeah, it's just.
It is what it is, my guy.
Give it some time, and then I think like we could actually be friends, right? So.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, man, before we dip out, because time's almost up, do you have any like pointers for, like, say, the newly divorcee people that are out there, people that, you know, our age, like, for the dating scene? Like, any pointers or any suggestions on how to approach that shit?
Take your time. Get to know the person that you met them at an app or at a friend's house, or give yourself some time to get to know them and see if they're for you, right? Like, don't rush into things. Don't rely on apps. Those apps really feed off of your desperation to find company and like somebody to like hang out with, and like you know, and and you either throw money at it, or like, you know, it's that's how they make money, right? Like I say, you meet somebody naturally, whether it's an activity that you want to get into or try, go out and like, it's your time to explore. You're either free or you're now independent and on your own. Go try new things. Hands down, you'll meet somebody during that time. You'll have already a common interest. Most of my relationships recently, or I've met them through another friend, right? Like,
yeah,
it's a friend of a friend. We already have one friend in common. We already have, like, you know, you know, they are interested. You know, I say do it naturally. It'll happen, right? Do it old school.
That great advice. Make sure they can take it in the butt, and they can cook at the same time. So put it in the butt and cook at the same time. I'm just playing. Hey, dog, before we dip out, you got anything for me?
You're stupid, bro. If it doesn't work, whatever, dude.
Hey, whatever, man. But hey, man, I do appreciate you for coming on.
I appreciate you. Thanks for calling me, man.
Shut up.
Hopefully I see you soon, man.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Where can these people find you at, or if you want to be found or whatnot? And do you have any shout-outs?
I mean, again, being in cybersecurity, like, I don't put my stuff out, but like, you could add me on Instagram at BurtonRice97. No spaces, no nothing, so it looks like Burton Trice, like, or Burton Treese, like 97. So it's BurtonRice97.
Yeah.
On Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, same thing. LinkedIn, Christian Lomboy Sanchez, find me there. So.
Wow, the full name and shit. Oh my god.
Easy.
Alright, well, with that being said, I'm operating at my home, but shout out to KO Studios for giving the podcast a home. Shout out to Rappy Bite for the lovely beats, man. And with that, I'm Chris. It's her fucking turn, stupid.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm Christian, One Piece Crew, UNB.
hey, and we out this bitch. Peace.
All right, bye.